was that?
Alright, we made it this far. Looks like we've still got enough Brahmin to make the run, too. I think we should be careful through here. These old buildings are falling apart, and who knows what calls the rebel home. We don't have time to scout it out. Let's just make it for the gates, and then get inside. Sure we are. Doesn't really matter. We're better off as a group. Yeah, you're right. Head on around those buildings. See if you can spot...
The city of the dead still sleeps, but their graves are left open. Be mindful. no
Man, this place is enormous! How are we supposed to search all this for useful supplies?
We only need the stuff on the inside. Artillery, mini nukes, spare guns and ammo. It's supposed to be a treasure chest.
Then why didn't the NCR send more brass?
Leave no
This
survivors.
place needs a target.
The army's still down elsewhere. Congress is keeping us out of the fight.
Yeah, Desperate is right. You two quit talking. Keep your eyes open. When the NCR gets free boots, we'll be all over this place. We ready to get a move on? Sure enough. Just keep your head down and watch for movement. We'll talk when we're inside. Ah,
Good job
damn it.
killing that raider,
Those
Commander.
bodies must
You
be from the
saved our
scout
asses.
Silverman sent last week.
Yeah, what's left of the poor bastards. Still think we're alone out here, Captain?
There! Movement! I see raiders up on the tower.
Go to cover and take them out. We'll run to the fort. Move!
Engaging!
Good job killing that raider, Commander. You saved our asses.
Just keep your head down and watch for movement. We'll talk when we're inside.
I see you don't let anything get in your way either.
Just keep your head down and watch for movement. We'll talk when we're inside.
The tribes of this area call it the Prison of 10,000 Horrors. They say it holds back the gates of hell. I see you don't let anything get in your way either.
All right, let's see if the key really does the trick. Agent, do it.
Come on, hurry up! Those raiders will send backup that'll be on top of us in a minute. Whoa, yeah. I want to go back out with the raiders. This place is creepy as all hell, homie.
Buck up, trooper. Strip this place clean. If anything that goes boom. Let's search, room to room.
don't
Alright,
let
let's
anything
fan
get
out
in
and
your
search for a way up
either.
to the next level. There must be stairs or an elevator in here.
War archaeology. I hate old buildings like this. It's like a tomb.
Please take cover until the danger. Firing weapons.
Wow. Look how far down this collapsed car garage goes. I wish we could get these old trucks going. Wouldn't have to walk back to Union City.
Hey, you see that light down there? Looks like that tunnel leads somewhere.
I'm more interested in what that sentry bot is guarding. Orders say there's something down that tunnel. Silverman wants us to check it out.
Yeah, I didn't want to go down there anyway. That's sure as hell where the monster is.
Will not be tolerated.
Alright, let's fan out and search for a way up to the next level. There must be stairs or an elevator in here. Agent, I'm gonna need a hand moving all this debris out of the tunnel. You head on out this pathway in the opposite direction, see if you can find a way around this mess. Your team can stay here and help us out. Good. Just head out the door and poke your head around a little.
The humans I requested have arrived. Glorious. We have been awaiting you for some time. I was worried you would run the other way when you realized this was a trap. Not that it would matter. I would have found you anyway. You are clever, aren't you? You will make a gorgeous... I remember the woman you came from. What a unique specimen among the human beast. I am grateful our allies among the NCR fulfilled our bargain and delivered you to me intact. What a most You will soon be returning to us, Lost One. You are the gateway of an... I'm sure you have many In a manner, yes. Of course, you wouldn't remember. But I see that legendary curiosity still drives you. How fortunate those traits survived the process. Understandable. We are superior to mortals, but none of us asked for this gift. I resisted the It wasn't until after the Master was burned in those flames that I understood the greatness we had been robbed of. My brothers and I, no. But you have seen the world and you've seen war far too young, betrayed by men beyond your lifetime. They left you to be raised in a wasteland, barren, irradiated, squabbling over the last crumbs of what's left. There was no choice in this downfall. War, as I understand it, never changes in its savagery or meaninglessness. But we can. We have. Our existence We will rise above the chaos of the war that ended the world, and end the cycle that mankind just barely managed to escape. This glorious purpose will take one last act of force, an insignificant cruelty, to usher in a generation innocent of all of this misery, and then we will be rid of it. Will we be forgiven? Perhaps in time. Life will go on beyond our sight, beyond even the memory of us. Will it matter in 10,000 years when we've seen the worlds around other stars and spread life even beyond the limits of light? Or will we let our squeamishness damn us to oblivion? A kindness too weak, leaving us to fade on the dust of a dead world. At least you're smart enough to recognize that. I suppose you will want to try to flee from your destiny, but I am not. Run.
Now you die!
I'll help the engineers clear this debris. If you run into trouble up ahead,
Hey,
run
what's
back
up?
here.
Hey! We heard gunshots. What the hell is going on out there? Shit! What the hell are those things? Fall back! Go! Go! Get to the main corridor!
What in the hell happened out there? I've got reports from all over the valley calling in emergencies every 5 minutes. People are talking about demons and mutants swarming over half our territory. Did you have something to do with this? Super mutants? What the hell are you talking about? There's no way they could have an army of that size. They're sterile! Holy Hannah! What in the flying fuck do you mean, not anymore? The NCR has had super mutant soldiers in our units for over 100 years. The whole thing's an affront to everything we know about them. Are you telling me that the Master has returned? The myth of the Vault Dweller from Vault 13 is just that. Fiction. A fairy tale. A father. I don't know anything much about... Wait a second. We had a big guy pass through here several years ago named Marcus. He stayed here a while on his way up to Nevada. Real preachy type. His mission here was to pick up Nightkin that had lost their way, worshipping the Father. He said he would take them away from here. I guess he only managed to grab the ones giving us trouble. It's amazing. We never thought he was right. We blew off the Father as one of their hallucinations. Well, as far as we can figure, the Master was a computer built into an old vault out there in Angel's Boneyard. Something happened and it blew up. Pretty much all the information is lost after that. The legend says that there's a Vault Dweller that came up from the far south and fought a great evil, twisting men into beasts. Of course, that's just myth. I hate to get all politically correct, but we in the NCR don't call them beasts. It's derogatory. We call them super mutants. Well, as you've observed, we're in a bit of a bind. I can't officially organize an NCR military outfit to launch an assault on a group by race. Well, we'll have to wait until they strike us, per congressional doctrine. Even then, I can't authorize an official military response against their kind. But then again, you're still not NCR. You're my magic 8-ball, and I may have a solution for you. One that you may or may not like. That's funny, but you may be right. We're way over our heads, Agent, and it's time to make a tough call. I can't ask you to do it without being perfectly clear. The morality isn't up for debate. The actors in play are bad people. These people killed my wife. They held me for a slave as a child, and until this afternoon, they were the chief threat to the NCR's way of life. I'm talking about the survivalist raiders, the last of their sort not firmly under our boot heel. We need to eliminate their central leadership. Reports so far say the mutants you released are hitting them first. If we can manage to knock Elsdragon off his high horse, that will drive their leadership into chaos. The super mutants will do our work for us. If you can get into Athens, you can kill Elsdragon and get out while the mutants are attacking their main gate. Normally it would be, but remember, we're talking about a separatist faction in an illegal state outside the NCR. He's not a citizen. And the last time I checked, neither are you. All right, now don't get too excited. We're talking about the death of a man wanted for court justice. If you knowingly kill, they take jurisdictional law. We've been able to get away with killing unknown raiders so far because they're all wanted with a... Elsdragon isn't. He's a... It is, according to Congress. They call this kind of thing... If it were up to men like me, we'd ride into every raider compound in the nation and serve them up a plate of hot lead. That's country justice. But as a general, it's not... All this political pandering and namby-pamby crap is part of serving elected officials of the Republic. But it's not your oath to abide by. You're outside the law, as far as my command is concerned. Good. Just make sure to leave yourself a straight path back out of that mine. You have several ways to get in. Elsdragon has a daughter out in Black Horse Ranch. If you sneak in there, You could kidnap her to draw. You could touch base with a raider defector and have them. I'll leave it up to your. Well, then I may have a default option. You could try to kidnap her and use it. It's a long shot. Good. I'll see you back.